Okay, let's create a plotting portrait. A plotting portrait is really simple. First, we take your image, and then you notice that the image is a rectangle. You notice that I put in crosshairs and cross angles so that they're perfectly from corner to corner. They're all measured perfectly. And then you notice that I'm plotting where the eyes and the nose are first. So the nose is very dead center in the photograph, so it's dead center in the plot. And then the eyes themselves, you can see that I put down right where the eyes would fall out. I broke the image up into thirds so that the top of the eyes, or where the eyebrows would go, would be where 1/3 of the image would fall in. And then you'll notice the cross lines on the outside of each of the cross lines is where the eyes would fall. And then also you can notice where the mouth falls. That's also 1/3. And then notice that there are straight lines that come straight down from the eyes down to the corners of the mouth. That allows me to find and figure out the plotting of where to put the corners of the mouth. Then once you have those essential plot elements down, then it's just a matter of shading. So I simply go in and then remove all of my plot lines there, and then I'll lightly go in with my finger and I'll shade that black lead in there so that I get a nice middle gray. And then I simply repeat the process over and over until I get the effect that I want. So here I've now gone in and I'm putting in my eyes and putting back in the dark areas, and then I'll go in and I'll blur it again with my finger, rub in and massage that lead into the paper, and then I'll use, like I'm doing right here, and then I'll use my eraser to pull in highlights on the forehead, highlights on the nose, the mouth, the chin, etc. In this image, I went ahead and gave myself a little bit more of a smile. I think I'm a little bit too depressed in my photo. And then I simply go in and add, the bags under my eyes. I didn't sleep too well the night before, I guess. And so you can see it's just a process that you keep doing over and over and over until you get the desire or the results that you want. Okay, so here I am. I'm putting in the rework in the nose, making sure all those shading effects are in there, and then I'll go in and I'll put in the highlights around the nose, on top of the nose, and I'll just keep reworking the image until I get exactly what I'm after within the photograph itself. So this is how you do a plotting portrait. It helps you to guide your hand quicker and get your proportions down much faster